It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see Luke Musgrave. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Bills and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. But flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Escapes a defender. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Man in motion, out of the slot. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Check. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
May now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. From the gun, it's May. Caught by Freiermuth. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the air yet again, May. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. May looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Sam Martin on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. At 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Begins his return at the 16. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle it. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shay.
A give now from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Blast through midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. They're trying an option play left side on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Searches from the... And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it. No hesitations from it.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Now Williams. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Bills and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off to the back. And he's able to work this down to the 41. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
From the 41. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They go right back to Hall. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Here's May to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Desperation's a tricky You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now we're on the counter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll run here from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for this. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with an...
That's a lot of trust you're putting in the guy who's known for shortening necks. These fullbacks are not relied to go get you distances like that, but he was up for the challenge.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They're set up at the 35 now. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills hoping to grow their lead before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. Man in motion here. Williams to throw on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Williams with 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Everyone's prepped, it's second down now. Hall running between the tackles. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stop made by Braden Fisk. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He'll take it in short of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Bills will be in great shape to begin the drive, already in enemy territory. Off the play fake, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Taken in by Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. It's halftime here in Buffalo. The Bills with the lead after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And they have gone to the half with the Lions out on top. Jordan Love with a couple of touchdown tosses. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And at the half, they trail the visiting Washington Commanders. A touchdown pass there for Jalen Hurts. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. In the first half, it was the man from USC, Caleb Williams, who put on a solid performance. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Williams on the play action. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down. And they send a man in motion. He tosses right to the short side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's contained at the line for no gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They're going play action. Hits him on the out route. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On first down, they'll run. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vegas offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. May now from the gun. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
To the air on first down, May. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the pool tip because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. They give to Hall on the draw. He breaks, tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
First down, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running it with Gibbs. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Just short on third down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on fourth? Trying to push this past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hurt. Street.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills blowing them out now, 34-zip. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Raiders and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand.
Let's go now.
First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, here comes Hall. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
May on 1st and 10. He's got Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. May now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Go.
Here he goes on the bootleg. On target to Musgrave. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw by Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it's going to be 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. This is complete to Olave. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. On first down, it's Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Williams to throw on first. Setting up the screen. On the move, past the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. To throw is Williams. Gets it to him on the screen. And in, touchdown Buffalo! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead.
The Bills make me wanna shout.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To the air yet again, May. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too. May
now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Raiders trying to do some window dressing. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
May. He's got a man left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Caught by Freiermuth. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the take.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now they have 3rd and short.
Here we go. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Well, that fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And instead of losing such a close one the week before, really saw at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.